Alright, level 1. You get Yan and also Jotaro's idol. Go to your inventory to activate it. Click equip, and there it is, guys. Level 2, Chikari shards. Level 3, boxing idol. Boxing idol. Alright, next one we got is Thunder Blade skin. So this one is dun, dun, dun. Level 5, Chikari shards and Chikari shards. I don't know why it's like that where you get 2. Maybe it's celebrating every 5 levels. Yeah, it is. Oh, okay. It is. Alright, the next one is Flight Run. Once again, guys, up top inventory and Flight Run. Equip. Oh my god, this looks good. Alright, next one is Yan. Level 7 is more Yan. Alright, level 8 is more Chikari shards. Level 9 is the handstand durability. Handstand durability. Like that. Oh! What? Say what, homie? The next one we have is the number 10. Super hype Samihada. Alright, Kisame sword. Oh, dude. It looks like a big cactus. Alright, next one at level 13 we have more Chikara shards. And then we have charge up chakra for level 14. And this is the golf even further beyond! Alright, and at level 15 we have Yan and Chikari. And Chikari shards. And then we have Kirito at level 16. This is the champion. Alright, Kirito auto trade 70% of your sword, 25% of strength, 45% of durability. And there he is right there. Both swords, man. Dark Repulsor and the Illustrator. Let's see. Scrolling down, we have Saiyan Idol. Oh, there it is. This is Goku stand. Alright, that's at level 17. Now we're gonna go 18. I have no idea what this is. Alright, now at level 19 we have more Chikara shards. And at level 20, the big shebang. At level 20, we got Yan, okay? And now we got Snake Man Fruit. Jet Culvert. Stretch your arm to deal damage in front of you. Oh! Alright, next one we have Black Mamba. Release a barrage of rapid punches which bounce around, damaging players near you. King Cobra. A powerful punch that tracks players who are near you. Also freezing players' way. Alright, let's see. Fighting Pass. First one. What do we have? I'm gonna buy with my Chikari shards. First stage, we have Yan and a kick punch. So we're gonna. Oh, it's a kick! Oh, I can do Sanji now. Sanji trolling, everybody. Alright, what's next is 1k Chakra shards. Chikari shards. Okay, next one. 40.5 trillion yen. Dude, that's good. That's good. Level 4. Wait, am I going in order? It doesn't matter. Look, level 4. The Renda skin. Whoa, dude. Alright, next one for level 5, we have more Chikara shards. Chikara shards. And then level 6, Hero Run. Is that a Hero Run? Anyways, next one for level 7, we have more Yen. Level 8, 1k Chikara shards. Level 9, more Yen. Alright, level 10, we have 40 trillion yen. And then Fragment Olive Sword Special. Flower Bloom. Storm and Churn. Alright, let's see what this is. Whoa. Next one is Burst Element. And... wait. Going back to 11. Level 11. That's 2.5k Chikara shards. Alright, level 12 is another 40 trillion yen. Alright, level 13, we have 5k Chikara shards. Level 14, we have the Crow Sword. Yo. Alright, folks, if you're interested in... we got Chikara shards 1.5. 47 trillion yen. No, trains 85% sword. 50% of durability. She nerfs all incoming damage by 40%. And buffs all outgoing damage by 30%. He... sword skills nerf 50% of incoming damage and buff sword damage by 55%. When health reaches 10%, all damage is nerfed by 35%. Alright, folks, so 16 was Asuna, and then 17 is sword attack. This is my sword attack. Oh, let's go back. And then we have level 18, the white dagger skin. And right here. And here's level 19, 7k Chikara shards. Oh, level 20. Oh, look at that 54 trillion yen, bros. And Blue Rose Sword Special. Enhance Ice Wheel. Whoa. Next one we have Enhanced Ice Spike. Frozen Release Recollection. Alright, back to the game passes. Naruto Chakra Charge. Sasuke! And then level 22, we have the Black Dagger Skin. Dandy's Dagger Skins. Alright, next one, we go back to level 23. 60.75 trillion yen. Alright, now 24 is Gong. Gong trains 50% strength, 50% durability, 50% chakra. He buffs all outgoing damage by 50% and nerfs all incoming damage by 35%. He nerfs chakra attacks by 40% and buffs chakra attack by 50%. But no one's gonna really use Gong. Alright, now we have level 25. Oh, this sucks, dude. 2k Chikara shards, 8k Chikara shards. Level 26, Jonathan Pose. This is Jonathan Joestar, right? Alright, folks, next one is level 27, 8k Chikara shards. Alright, level 28, we have 67 trillion yen. Level 29, we have 8k Chikara shards. Flying Thunder God, get my yen. Flying Thunder God, step second. Flying Thunder God. Space Time Rasengan Barrage. See, throw a Flying Thunder God kunai that teleports you away from danger, evading damage once. Alright, going back to it, that was level 30. Now we have 31. We have Josuke's pose. You gotta admit, like, these JoJo poses, they're like alright. Alright, level 32, we have 9k Chikara shards. And 33, we have Alice's Fragment Olive Sword Skin. Oh. Which is 10k Chikara shards. And then 35, we have 3k Chikara shards in a Dio pose. There it is. What the? Alright, now that we're on 35, we're gonna scroll down to 36, which is 10k Chikara shards. Get that reward. And then 37 is Meliodas. 37, 38, 37. Yes. Dude, Meliodas is a strength-oriented champion by training 90% of strength and 80% of durability. He nerfs all incoming damage by 50%, increased strength attacks by 75. Overall, he nerfs all damage by 50% and buffs all outgoing damage by 50%. Anyways, going down, we have Night Sky Skin. Oh my god. I need to find out what this is. Night Sky Sword Special. Summons a shield that blocks all incoming damage and damaging any players that enter. Alright, we have Dark Spiral. Create a Dark Spiral that deals damage to players inside. Dark Spiral! Yo, I did 100 DE with that. Anyway, Starburst Stream! Frees the players in front of you and deals damage with repeated sword slashes. This is so weird. I'm like stuck in place right now though. Find out the best skill. 41 trillion yen. Level 40 Kurama. Embrace the power of Kurama and morph into your final cloak form, increasing your damage and durability while in cloak. Oh my god. Kurama transformation. Turn into the mighty Kurama and squash your foes for 60 seconds. Oh, Kurama boys! Die, die, die! Dude! Dude! Okay, so Big Mom's big sword. I don't know the specific name. Is it Poseidon? No, it's not Poseidon. It's like Zeus. Yes, is with the captain hat, the pink captain hat from Big Mom's Pirate. This gives 1k Chikara shards. This gives 40.5 trillion yen. And for level 4, you get Storm Aura. Ferris. Oh. Dude, that looks good, dude. And then for level 5, you get 1k Chikara shards each, so it's 2k total. Okay, level 6, we have the one-hand push-up. We're gonna buy that. Again, one-hand push-up. Oh, there it is, there it is. Yes. Dude, I totally need to do a Pebble Lee video. Next, we have level 7, 40 trillion yen. Level 8, 1k Chikara shards. And then level 9 is another 40.5 trillion yen. At level 10, you get the 40 trillion yen and also the Tree Grimoire. And then we have Sprout Roots from the ground that goes where you please. Z, Trails. Next one is Tree Trap. Summons a small tree that holds on to anyone it hits. And then the last skill is summons a giant tree that damages anyone it touches. Level 11, we have 2.5k Chikara shards. At level 12, we have 40.5 trillion yen. At level 13, we have 5k Chikara shards. At level 14, we have Plasma Aura. Oh, that looks good. Yo! Level 15, we have 1.5k Chikara shards, 47.25 trillion yen. Level 16, we have Shinra. Shinro, I say Shinro. trains 70% of speed, 45% of durability, and 55% of chakra. Finally, he also doubles all burn damage. No, it still does the same. Yeah, I don't know. That's the burning net. Level 17 sword slash. Oh! Two-handed slash. Now we have 3 then. What? Level 19, which is 7k Chikara shards. And then at level 20, we get the yen, but we get insane diamond. At level 21, we have the L stance. Is that an L stance? Wait, I mean, it doesn't really look like it now. Am I missing something? Sword stance at level 22, please. 23, we have 60 trillion yen. At level 24, we have Mihak. Okay, so it trains 90% sword, expected, 70% durability, reasonable, buffs all sword damage by 50%, and nerf all incoming sword damage by 20%. It further buffs all damage by 45% and nerf all incoming damage by 25%. When at 20% health, all damage is buffed by 40%. Oh, that looks good. Dude, there should be a UGC item of this hat. It just looks too good. Anyways, we have level 25, 2k Chikara shards, and 8k, so 10k total. Rock Lee idol. Oh, wait, where's my hand? Oh, wait. All right, level 27, we have 8k Chikara shards, and at level 28, we have 202.5 trillion yen. Anyways, at level 29, we have the Pyro Aura. Here we go. Dude, these auras are looking better and better, but my problem is I kind of wish it was carrot. Anyways, level 30, we have 202.5 trillion yen, and we have a Dark Grimoire. Specials, Dark Cloak, Lightless Slash. Next, we have Dark Cloak, Advaya Wild Slash. Cloak sword in dark magic and swings it in a disorderly fashion, creating multiple Dark Cloak. I'm gonna try it. Next up, we have Dark Cloak, Dimensional Slash. Channels darkness into a sword and with a downward slash, release the darkness which flies at opponent. Slash. Alright, next one we have Divine Aura. There, you can see the aura from here. This one's kind of weak, in my point of view. It could be better. Yeah, this one's pretty trash. And then at level 32, we have 9k Chikara shards. Level 33, we have 222.7 trillion yen. Level 34, we have 10k Chikara shards. And this one, Big Hype Armor 9 Tails for level 35. It comes with 3k Chikara shards. It looks... Level 36 is a 81 trillion yen. Level 37, we have 10k Chikara shards. Alright, there we go. And level 38, Escanor. Alright, it's champions, train 60% sword, 50% durability, and 45% strength. He doubles all your damage and nerf all incoming damage by 50% when it's daytime. This is probably one of the best champions so far. He glows. He actually looks pretty sweet. And he has this crazy Rita axe too. Kaido's club. Dun, 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 dun. 81 trillion yen and level 40 new devil fruit, Buddha fruit. Let's see, first Buddha skill, smash the ground and create an explosion. Buddha explosion, make an explosion with your whole body. Alright, let's see, last skill, Buddha divine punishment. Hit the ground, bringing down divine light. Divine light! Unlock tier 1, we will get yen. But the first actual item we get is a Z sword. Right here. Next for tier 2, you get 1k Chikara shards. The third tier will be yen again. The fourth thing on the fighting pass is one leg idol. This is kind of weird. Yeah, he's on one leg, but then tier 5 on the fighting pass is 1k Chikara shards plus another 1k Chikara shards. So 6 on the fighting pass is Easter Aura box. This number 7 is a set of yen. Have level 8 at 1k Chikara shards. Level 9, more yen. And then level 10, our first quirk, actual special. Jet Slam, expel air from the soles of your feet and charge forward, slamming into opponents within range, dealing damage. Jet Slam. Next one, Jet Enhance. Continuously expel air from the soles of your feet, significantly increasing your speed for a period of time. Whoa. What the hell? Okay, so this is not... Next up, we have Jet Reversal. Launch yourself behind an opponent. using expel air from the soles of your feet and kick them, dealing damage. Next up, for tier 11, we have 2.5k Chikara shards. Tier 12 is yen. Tier 13 is 5k Chikara shards. Tier 14 is Isto Aura Box. Another one of these. At tier 15, we have 1.5k Chikara and yen. 16, we have Senitsu Champion. We have Train 99% Sword and 70% durability. Buff all outgoing damage by 20% damage and nerf all incoming damage by 30%. Buff outgoing sword damage by 40%. At 20% health, all outgoing damage is buffed by 55%. Go to 17 for Foot Punch. Foot Punch. 18 Amon Sword. Well, here it is. Interesting. Next up, we have level 19, 7k Chikara shards. Tier 20, we have yen on the left and zero gravity quirk on the right. Zero gravity, gravity rock, unearth a chunk of debris, then slam it onto opponents, dealing damage. Gravity rock. Anyways, next attack is Meteor Storm. Unearth multiple chunks of debris, then drop them, dealing damage to opponents within range. You idiot. Next one is Common Home Run. Unearth a huge stone pillar, then swing it forward, sending away multiple chunks of debris that deals damage to opponents within range. Run! I have 21 Easter Ore Box. Tier 22 Yatsufusa. Yatsufusa. Wonder what anime this one's from. Tier 23, a bunch of yen. And then tier 28 is 8k Chikara shards. Tier 25, Easter Aura Box. And also Bakugo Champion. Train 75% strength, 75% chakra, 30% durability. Reduce damage by 50% and buffs the damage by 40%. When below 25% health, all quirk damage is buffed by 40%. Ready to die? Are you ready to die? Next up, we have tier 26, Breathing Sword Idol. Alright folks, so I did have to log on my main for this one since I was bugged out on my alt. Now tier 27, 8k Chikara shards. 28 is more yen. And then at 29 is Sword of the Gods. Sword of the Gods. Dude, these swords are getting really long. And then tier 30, more yen. And insect sword style butterfly dance. Whisk creating an illusion of butterflies, charge forward and sting the opponent, initially damaging them, then afterwards causing tick damage. Die! Butterflies! Anyways, next skill, Dance of the Bee Sting. Hold on to the nearest opponent with incredible speed and stab them, dealing damage while simultaneously injecting poison that deals tick damage. Do it! Dance of the Dragonfly. An attack compromise of 6 slashes, which poison opponents when they are struck, dealing tick damage. Everyone's way too fast, so I can't really tell. Next up, tier 30, Easter Aura Box. Tier 32, 9k Chikara shards. Tier 33, yen. 34 is 10k Chikara shards. 35, another 5k Chikara and a Spirit Bomb sword skin. This right here. Oh, you know what? It's actually much better than I thought. Spirit Bomb sword skin. Level 36 is yen. 37 is 10k Chikara shards. But 38! Pebble Lee. Trains 95% strength, 90% durability, 50% speed, 50% agility. Buffs all outgoing damage by 50%. And then nerf all incoming damage by 50%. When attacked, there's a 5% chance to teleport behind the attacker and kick them for damage and knockback. Next up, tier 39, Curse Sword. There's too much sword skin. Ooh, this looks good. What the hell? Dang. Ooh, tier 40 is yen, but also explosion quirk. Stun Grenade. Create a condensed sphere of light, which explodes in the direction of where your mouse is located, creating a beam of light that stuns and deals damage to opponents within range. Next up, Hauser Impact. Propel yourself in a circular motion towards the location of your mouse. Then create a large explosion, dealing AoE tick damage to opponents within range. Fuck. And then AP shot. Send a concentrated beam towards the location of your mouse, which then explodes, dealing tick damage. Alright, moving on. Level 41, 12.5k Chikara shards. 42, more yen. And then 43, Titan Run. 44 is more Easter Aura boxes. 45 is Big Hype. Perfected Wings. You do get another Aura box. Universal Copy. Dodge all opponents' incoming attacks and copy it, resulting in your next attack being the one they attempted to use on you. Oh. Next attack is Kunai Wings. Throw a kunai towards the location of your mouse, which expands to form a pocket dimension portal that deals damage. Next one is Skeleton Transform. Transform into a massive skeleton made of pure chakra, resulting in faster flight. In this form, Kunai Wings is enhanced to throw a series of kunais rather than a single one. Bum bum bum. Dude, it flies so much faster too. Kunai Wing thingy. Oh, this is 15k Chikara shards. 47 is Marco, the champion. It gives 90% chakra, 95% durability, buffs all outgoing damage by 50%, and nerfs incoming damage by 35%. And then at 25% health, regen 50% HP instantly, and then heal 6% of your health every 5 seconds. And obviously, with some tests, we might be able to find out which is better. 48 is another Easter Aura box. 49 is a Easter Lance skin. Folks, I'm gonna just immediately assume that this is not from an anime. Tier 50, Uraraka-san, the Phoenix Devil Fruit. 60% chakra, not great. 40% strength, not great. 40% durability, not good at all. Buffs outgoing damage by 40% and nerf incoming damage by 25%. Not that great either. And then further buffs outgoing quirk damage by 30% and nerf incoming quirk damage by 25%. The counter to nerf damage from your fist. Blast flames towards the location of your mouse, which stuns and deals tick damage to affected players from. Fire healing creates a regenerative flames thrice, with each pulse of flames healing you by 20% of your maximum HP. Skill, I don't think it's hitting anyone. Does it heal you too, or just heal it to me? Phoenix Fire Explosion. Expand your Phoenix wings and create a series of flame pulses around you that deals tick damage. In Phoenix form, these pulses are altered into explosions, enhancing the range of the attack. Yes! Alright, the transformation is kind of slow and it's kind of buggy right now. Hopefully they'll fix it, but I'm definitely flying really fast. What the? And the healing's even bigger too. It becomes insane. Look at that. Big, huge explosion.
Dojimo sword and Christmas tree dagger. Yo, I actually like this one. It looks like, what, meat? You know what? This one's alright. I mean, at least it looks like a tree. Level 2 would give you Chikara shards, 2k. But level 3, when it comes again, it's based on yen. Level 4 is Biker Ido. Biker Ido? First, level 5, we have Chikara shards, 5k and 3k, 8k total. And the next one is Christmas Aura Box. Alright, next one is 5 tickets. Level 8 for 2.5 Chikara shards. Level 9 for yen. Level 10, I get 9 quadrillion yen, and I also get gold experience from JoJo. So Rapid Punch, so it's a barrage. Your stand throws a numerous amount of punches. Heavy Punch, okay, a big heavy hit. Probably does a knockback. C, Reflect Tree, create a tree that reflects all incoming damage when hit. And V, Life Form Heal, repair any major damage done to your body. Muda 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 muda. You know what? Reflect Tree. Wait, I just healed myself. Yeah, that's the 4th. To 11 with 3.5k Chikara shards. Level 12 with 9 quadrillion yen. Level 13 with another 5k Chikara shards. Level 14 with Christmas Aura Box. Level 15, I have a 1.5k Chikara shard. And also a 10 quadrillion yen. And then level 16, we get another good thing, Revoker. Trains 95% strength and 85% durability. Buffs all damage by 30% and nerfs damage by 25%. It also nerfs all quirks by 50%. For 17, we have Laughing Ido. Bro, that looks weird. Polysword. This one looks... I mean, I don't want to say, like, they're low poly items. Level 19, we have 7k Chikara shards. Level 20, we have 12 QD yen. Another 12 QD yen. Level 21, we have a Christmas Aura box. Level 22, we have a Toxic Sight. Yeah, this one looks pretty gangster. It's just that the animation is always the same, so it's still boring old boring. Level 23, we have 13.66 QD yen. 24, we have 10k Chikara shards. And then 25, we get the Aura box on the left, but we get Pain on the right. Poker yet? Here, I'm gonna make him come out first for a second. Sorry, I forgot to show him. First off, trains 110% chakra, 85% strength, buffs all damage by 25%, nerfs the damage by 35%, and buffs all bloodline damage by 55%. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't add a face to him. It's kind of disappointing, isn't it? At 26, we have Snowflake's Flying Trail. Next up on level 27, we have 12k Chikara. 28, we have 15 QD yen. 29, Insect Slayer. Okay, so I still stand by it because it's not an animation. Alright, and level 30, another interesting one. 18 QD yen, first off, and on the right, we have Kuma. Kuma Mark. Activate the Kuma Mark located on your arm to gain additional strength and new abilities. The next one is absorb all incoming attacks for a few seconds. And C is focus all your power into a short range beam dealing massive damage. It can be stronger after absorbing power. With no absorb damage is 10 DD. So half. Next one, level 31 is Christmas Aura, 10 tickets. At 33, we have 16.7 QD yen. 34, we have 10k Chikara shards. 35, we have 10k Chikara shards plus a Water Slayer katana. Yo. Yeah, this blade looks done, right? It's supposed to be this way. 36, we have 18.22 QD yen. Level 37, we have 12k Chikara shards. Level 38, we have Enhanced Vegeta. 130% durability, 125% strength. Buff all damage by 60% and nerf all damage by 50%. When attacking a player, Vegeta will use his ultimate move on them. Well, anyways, at level 39, we have Christmas Flying Trail. First off, we have 21.26 QD yen, and then Blue Eyes. Beam Barrage, create multiple orbs that divide into beams of light locking onto your enemies. And then we have Tornado, charges a tornado dealing massive damage and knocking everyone back. C, Energy Beam, release a focus beam of energy destroying everything in its path. Barrage. You can control that. Oh. Alright, level 41, we have 15 tickets. 42, we have 24.3 QD yen. 43, Clown Run. Level 44, Christmas Ore Box. Level 45, 5 tickets, and then Nezuko's Blood Demon Art. Exploding Blood, create an explosion using your demonic blood. Burning Blood, engulf yourself in pink flames using your demon art. And then Blood Link, use the bond between you and Tanjiro to perform an ultimate attack. Shapes. Okay, that's just a particle effect with some burning. Burning Blood. Okay, also, alright. Wait, is that Tanjiro? That's Tanjiro! Okay, let's see. Level 46, we have 20k Chikara shards. 47, we finally have a Nezuko. The trains 105% strength and 95% durability, buffs all damage by 45% and nerf all damage by 25%. Heals 5% of your health every 5 seconds. When a player hits you, there's a 40% chance to use a move from Nezuko's demon art. Oh, there it is. That's the burning blood thing. DD damage. Alright, 48, we have Christmas Aura Box. And level 49, we have Ice Crystal Dagger. This one is probably one of the better weapons. that's non-anime. And then last but not least, we have level 50, the final level, with Gilgamesh as the champion and the red and blue eyes. Alright, first off, Gilgamesh trains 110% sword, 110% durability, and 110% strength. Buffs all damage by 55% and nerf all damage by 55. When you are below 50% HP, Gilgamesh will buff your next attack damage by 2.5 times. Alright, so I forgot to record this part. The showcase of the swap places with a nearby enemy. Swap places. Inferno Pool. Surround yourself with black flames and pull everyone to your direction. And then C. Lightning Skeleton. Transform yourself into a powerful armor skeleton with the ability to create and control lightning. The bacon people in. It kind of did that. There is one ability which is calling on lightning. Yo, that is